any sense. The failure to cooperate rules list the punishments this way: 1, 2, and 3 weeks salary for, respectively, 1, 2, and 3 violations. After that comes a 3-game suspension for 4 violations, a 4-game suspension for 5, and an 8-game suspension for 6. But there's nothing listed. I just read it to you right off the CBA. A 4-game suspension for 5, and then an 8-game suspension it jumps to for 6. There's nothing in there that says 5-game suspension. Nothing. I will add this. Be careful what you wish for if you're Lyle Collins and you're trying to argue all I did was miss 7 tests, 7 violations. If you miss 7 tests, you are banished for at least a year.
Wow.
So, again, it doesn't make very much NFLPA sense. And then there's one more wrinkle here, and this is what they're really arguing on the Lyle Collins side. And they're going to lose this argument, that sometimes Lyle Collins did indeed miss tests, not fail to comply, although that's the league's contention, but missed it entirely, which, again, is a lesser violation. And the reason he missed them entirely is because some of those tests came on COVID go-home days. Cowboys said, we got a COVID issue. Everybody go on home. We're going to do it by WebEx meetings. Well, Lyle's problem here with that argument and his agent's problem is just because your boss sends you home doesn't mean you don't go to your appointment. That's a stupid argument on their part, and they're going to lose that argument.
Plus, the league has labs that they can go to any part of the country you're in. Like they can, if you're in Missoula, Montana, they'll send you a test guy right to where your hotel is.
Chop, you're right on the money. And of course, the Cowboys, in covering the Cowboys, we know all about this, don't we? Over the years, a guy saying, "Well, now wait a minute, how could I go to my test? I was in New York City." Well, you dope. There's a test place a half a block away, and you know there is. There's a reason you didn't go. The first argument on Lyle Collins is why didn't he really show up for 7? Why did he not comply, if that's what really happened, for 7? Because my boss sent me home and I had the dog eat my homework is not going to be a good enough reason.